this dreamy sense. This could go two ways. Dream pop or synth pop. Wait. Neither of the ways I was expecting!
Yeah, boy!
Snakies, it's me, Fifi, and I'm back again today with another 17 reaction for you guys, and this is part 2 of my Face the Sun album First Listen. If you've missed part 1, you can go over and find that in my 17 playlist. Of course, it's along with the MV, and so now part 2 will consist of the 4 remaining tracks, Shadow, Bout You, If You Leave Me, and Ash. I'm super excited to finish this album. Let's just go. Disclaimer, I will not be reading lyrics whilst listening to these songs. This is my first time hearing the songs, so I want to concentrate on the music production and their vocals, which is my priority. The lyrics distract me from that, so I'll read them later in my own time. There are plenty of reactors out there who will do lyric readings. I'm just trying to vibe. If you want to vibe with me, then cool. Okay guys, let's continue the album with the track Shadow. I can't do this anymore. I need a nap. How am I supposed to edit this off? I need a nap. 17. Do 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 dun dun. Do 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 dun. Oh, this dreamy sense. This could go two ways. Dream pop or synth pop. Wait. Neither of the ways I was expecting! What is this drum and bassy beat? Love of my life. My happiness. What is this drum and beat? Why are they giving us a drum and bass beat? No, this sounds so good. Love the anti-drop. Ooh, the vocals in the back.
치러진 너 외면하기만 했어 서로의 똑같은 모습을 잠시 잊은 채로 부정하기 바빴었던 어제 드넓은 지구 한가운데 우리의 관계는 겨울에 같은 발맞춰
I don't know what to say, but I felt it.
널 남에게 보이지 않으려
The growl, the husky. Those pads, there's this is one of their best albums to date. See now, with the vibe they've been going with recently, I would have assumed, you know what, when I first had Hot, the title track, do you know what it sounded like? You know, recently, like every single time 17 have released an album, there's always a B-side where I'm like, that should have been the title track. That's the vibe Hot gave me. It sounded like a B-side that you wish was the title track. And because of the vibe that 17 have been giving us recently in terms of title tracks, I could imagine that would have been the title track. It still would have been a much better title track than their last two, in my opinion. But with the vibe they've been going, I was expecting something maybe more like this. But I loved it anyway. When it first started, I was like, bro, this is either gonna go Team Wave, Clown myself. I was like, because of the synths, there's dreamy pads in the synths. I was expecting either an 80s throwback synth pop sound or like a dream pop sound with maybe a little bit of a rocky element. But then they came in with a sort of, I think it was like a drum and bass beat. Are you mad? That was fucking incredible. Let's go on to the next one. Okay guys, the next track is Norehe. I can't remember what the English title is, and it doesn't have it written here on the video, but Norehe. Let's go. Ooh, it didn't play. This is giving me gospel vibes. This is giving me flavour. Yep, the organ, the church vibes. No, what? This has got such a 17 vibe. This sounds like such a 17 track. Thanks. Oh, this is such a 17 track. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, that just means. Ah! The progression. Hey! And it's. The flavour, the seasoning, the gospel vibes, the playfulness, that was just such a 17 track. You know that sort of 17 track. That just literally had Uzi and Bomzu and whoever else is on this just written all over it. Like it sounded like a 17 track and only a 17 track. Like I said, those gospel elements, that part where the church organs do, it's like parts like the writing, but not the lyrics itself, but just the way the song was composed. Oh my god, I loved how playful it was, how they were playing with sort of trap like flows and stuff like that. Oh, 17 man, 17. This is one of the best albums. This is one of their best albums. Okay guys, let's go. Next we have If You Leave Me. Not If You Leave Me. If You Leave Me. Jonghan, don't leave me. Oh. Ooh. Ah.
먼 나라 만약 내가 떠난다면 난 아마 살지 못할 거야. 먼 나라 아야 그냥 생각 안 할래. 잠시 떨어져 있었던 시간 내 맘을 소란스럽게 만드는데 일어나지 않을 일인 걸 알지만 상상만으로도 눈물이 나. If you let me baby no, if you let me baby 내 눈물이 비가 되어서 내려 사계절을 멈추지 않고 잠길 거야. If you leave me 내가 뭘 할 수 있을까요? 모든 날에 살아 숨쉰 이유 너인데 고장났던 마음 시간들이 내 세상이 다시 움직이게 숨이 턱 끝에 차도록 너에게 달려둔 그림자가 내린 밤에 내가 내 곁을 지킬게. 영원한 시간으로.
I'm scared. That piano is.
넌 내게 내 맘을 안아줘. 너 없는 내일을 싫어.
Who composed this?
너라는 세상에 날아서 뭘 줘도 아깝지가 않아. 우리대로 영원하기를. If you leave me baby oh no. If you leave me baby 내 눈물이 비가 되어서 내려 멈추지 않고
There's cactus in my eyes. Oh!
내가 뭘 할 수 있을까요? 모든 날에 살아 숨쉰 이유 너인데 고장났던 밤 시간들이 내 세상이 다시 움직이게 숨이 더 끝에 차도록 너에게 달려둔 그림자가 내린 밤에 내가 내 곁을 지킬게. 영원한 시간으로 너의 손을 꼭 잡고 있고 싶어. 그냥 내 곁에 있어줘.
Joe. You guys know me, I'm not a ballady person, bro. I'm not a ballady person. I find them so boring. But that, who the fuck wrote and composed that? Who put that shit together? That was stunning, stunning, stunning. And I love how it wasn't just a vocal unit ballad. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? That was stunning. The piano, every single thing about it. The melodies, the harmonies. Jonghan is the light of my life, my joy, my happiness, my world. Whatever he does, it makes me happy. But when I hear him sing, you know, like, I don't know. He's just the universe to me. the stars, the sun, the moon, the air that I breathe. Let's go on to the next track. This is the last one. This is the end. Ash Wednesday. Oh, it went lower. Ah! Why didn't it end on the... Ooh, this is quite dark and sinister. Eerie.
쌓인 가운데 metamorphosis 보는 fire then I fly away 바람이 맞을 때 난 나를게 if it's not okay I don't care on the other side of hurricane 타버린 뒤에 먼지가 돼 set me free yeah 날아갈게 to the sun to the moon another world blaze up anew.
No, why did it deliver it like that? Next part. I fuck with the voice filters as well. The voice chop. What is this beat and tempo? They're snakes for ending it on that one. Yeah, they're absolute snakes for ending it on that one and not the previous one. Just put the ballad on the end. Just put the ballad on the end, 17. Just put the ballad on the end. Why are you messing around with how the universe works? Why did you put that one on the end? So that we break our necks at the end, that's why. Because you knew if you put that second to last, we'd break our necks and we wouldn't be able to listen to the ballad. That was fantastic. I love how gritty and dark that was. That's a perfect example where I feel like voice filters, voice effects, or auto-tune. Most people call everything auto-tune, but not everything. Voice filters aren't always auto-tune, but I always just say auto-tune. Most people just say that because it's easier. That's a perfect example of where it's done right. Like that's the perfect song and sound for it, I think. I think it went really, really well. It just added to the vibe of the song. If you know what I mean. Sometimes I feel like voice filters or auto-tune takes away from the song because it makes everyone have a specific sound on their voice and it takes away from the individual tones and colours and stuff like that. But when it's done correctly, I feel like it can definitely add to a song, and that's a perfect example of a time where it's done well and it was needed and it added something good to the track. Yeah. I don't know if I can pick a top 3. Yeah, I can't do that right now. I'm sorry. My mind's too. I'm lost. That's one of 17's best albums, and that was the best title track since Fear for me. Did Left and Right? Listen, I loved Home Run. Left and Right came after Fear. Yeah, way after, I think. Yeah. I love Left and Right. I love Home Run. What else came after? But honestly, nothing hit me. Nothing hit me the same way that Fear did. Sonically, they're not similar, but vibes, they're similar. Nothing hit me like Fear hit me, bro, until Hot. And this album is one of their best. No joke, no joke, no joke. I can't pick a top 3, but if you want to, please go ahead and let me know your top 3 in the comments or your favourite track. I can't even pick a favourite track right now. I will at some point, but right now I can't do that. That's it, guys. I'm gonna leave you there. I love Jonghyun. Okay. If you're Jonghyun's fans, show yourselves in the comments. Okay. Let's just love him together. That was, yeah. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you have subscribed, I love you. Love you. Gonna follow me on Instagram, guys. Gonna follow me on Twitter, and yeah. Bye.
Or